Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Chosen One Condition Report live interpretation. Now, it's early in the morning, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. So, some of you guys are just waking up. Some of you guys are getting ready for work or already in traffic on your way to work. Hope you got your coffee. Hope you got your coffee. It's necessary. Hope you got your tea. It's chilly outside. Hope everyone is safe, warm, and comfortable. If you find this stream live, thank you so much. I appreciate you stopping in. But if you're catching the replay, I think you're going to be in for a treat. You might learn something about yourself that piques your own curiosity, and it may even encourage you to want to learn about yourself. That being said, if you can hear me just fine, do me a really, really big favor and put a one in the chat. If you cannot hear me, put a sad face in the chat. The chat, you guys are my inspiration. You guys feed me all types of things, like the heart emoji. I love it. The 100 emoji. I love it. The shocked face emoji, the celebration emoji, the smiling emoji, all of the emojis. I read all of the comments as they show up on the screen for the most part, as long as they're on topic and appropriate. Now that we've got through that part of it, I would love to start the stream off by telling you guys exactly what this is in case you've never been here before. So, for anyone just joining, this stream is where I break down Chosen One condition reports live. Now, keep in mind, you might not know what this is, but I invented it. So I know exactly what it is. I know exactly how it helps people. And I generate the reports myself. I programmed it myself. I built it myself. And I'm live streaming in hopes that I get to do what I love every single day. But I can't do that without your participation. And I can't do that without your support. Right now, I don't charge any money for this. And I actually love that because this is the beginning. I want you to get so much value that it's priceless. Okay? So you guys get to watch a seed grow, a star seed specifically. Now, what the Chosen One Condition Report does is it looks at patterns that people are experiencing, and I kind of read it to you like a story because it's yours. So to get started, if you see your screen, all I need from you is actually your birthday. So whenever you're ready, the show starts with you. So whenever you're ready to participate, all you have to do is start making the chat move. I just went live a couple minutes ago, so it's still fresh. The traffic is starting to roll in, but it looks like we have viewers in here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Are you guys driving? Because the chat's not moving just yet. I'm very curious to know what you guys are doing. Um, I'm at home streaming, but I also like to go for walks and 10K runs early morning, and I stream while I do that as well. But for right now, I'm at home, safe and warm, and I'm ready to do my life's work. Hi, Primal Screams. How are you? Thank you. Thank you so much for showing up. If you don't mind, what made you stop in? What piqued your curiosity enough for you to say, "Hey, let me let me stop in. Let me see what's going on here." And if you can see that, Primal, whenever you message something, it shows up on the screen. So, I mean, this is the stream. Are you ready to get the party started? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So, as you can see on your screen, that's my invention. But how it truly works is the surprise. Woofer 1 2 3 4, how you doing, bro? Uh, Primal screams, "You're just passing by." Oh well, I want you to take something with you. Primal screams, "Since you're passing by, I want you to take something with you that maybe will be the reason that you stick around or come back in the future." All you have to do is tell me your birthday. That's literally it. And once you tell me your birthday, the rest is a miracle. Deal? Just put it in the chat. Once you put it in the chat, I'm going to generate the report, and the rest is history. I promise you. It'll be fun. It's nothing to be afraid of, nothing to be shy about. We're just chilling. We're just chilling. I consider everybody family. If you join my stream, I guarantee you divine timing brought you here. It's not an accident and it's not a coincidence. It's a good chance that you're going to learn a lot about yourself in a real deep and powerful way. And also, you're talking to an inventor. I'm an inventor. So I invented this. You've never seen it before. You've never heard of it before because I haven't released it. Uh, I'm just going live to demonstrate it to people live to start to gain traction for what I invented. I'm a pretty new live streamer right here on YouTube, so I still haven't even figured all this stuff out yet. But what I have figured out is what I invented. So hit me with the chat. Let me know your birthday, and we're gonna get it started. Wolfer 1 2 3 4 is like he's like, "Hello, bro. What's good? What's good?" So birthdays. So remember, guys, in the chat to participate. Birthdays, of course, just type whatever you want in the chat as long as it's appropriate, and hit me with some of the emojis. I know you guys are curious, but I'm gonna pique your curiosity once I get one birthday. All I need is one birthday. That's it. It could be anybody's birthday. It could be your friend's birthday. It could be your mom's birthday. It doesn't even have to be yours. And we're gonna get it started. I'm looking at some of the people in the. I'm looking at some of you guys that are in the chat. That's pretty cool too. Let's see. So basically, basically, um, I analyze your patterns, right? So the patterns that you're going through in your life right now, awakening phases, stagnation phases, breakthrough phases, and I read them like a story. And the story isn't for me, it's actually for you. I just help you get there. And then once the report gets generated, it belongs to you. Most people, I'm able to deliver the reports on TikTok. I can send it straight to your DMs. That way you can see it and you can know that it's real. It kind of looks like the screen a little bit, except it has your report. Talks to you about your life path, tells you about what you can do to stay calm and balanced, how to keep your vibration high, um, how to keep yourself calm, things that you can do this morning specifically that will help shape how your day starts because it is first thing in the morning. Some of you guys did just wake up. So that's pretty much how it works. But this is the Chosen One Condition Report, right? It's a live analysis of the phase of your life, right? That you're currently in right now. And the only trigger is your birthday. The only trigger is your birthday. So some people might think, oh, it's like Zodiac. Little bit. A little bit. But I wouldn't even say that it's anything like Zodiac. Actually, it's richer, deeper, more creative, more specific, more spot on, more self aware. It's higher vibration than even Zodiac. I would say it's planetary alignments. I would say it's the stars, sun, and the moon. I would say it's math. I would say it's you. So if you're here to learn about yourself, that's cool. That's cool because you will learn about yourself. If you are here to just listen, that's cool because a lot of people tell me that my voice is soothing and that I should podcast or something. So there's that. Now, if you guys are listening, I need your help. Will you please help me? You can help me by putting anything in the chat. You can help me by dropping a subscribe, right? Follow me, of course. Checking out some of my content on my page as I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. I'm streaming to 4 platforms right now. So what platform are you guys on? Are you guys on Twitch? Are you guys on YouTube, Kick, Trovo? Let me know where you guys are. Because I'm curious. I like to know where everyone is seeing me from and how everyone is even seeing me. Now this morning, we have a very different kind of vibe because, as you guys might know, the full moon just ended, the blood moon just ended, and passions were really, really high. People on the last stream, they had some very interesting reports, and there were some very unique engagers on that stream. On this stream, we're on the other side of that full moon, right? So the moon is getting smaller. It's getting smaller every minute, every second, every day, every night. Most people, when they stop by, the first thing they ask is, well, what is this? Like, exactly what's going on here? Of course, you see, the stream doesn't move unless the chat moves. I did that on purpose because I don't want my live streams to focus so much on me as the streamer, as the host. I want the live stream to focus on you, the participant who gets the Chosen One Condition Report that I invented. That's why I won't change the screen. So far, I've been keeping it like that. Um, I think it's pretty. I think it's pretty interesting. I think it's unique, and I think that no one else is doing what I'm doing because they can't. They didn't invent this. So a lot of people are hesitant. A lot of people are shy or even a bit nervous. So I'm gonna jump off the porch, and I'm gonna start with me because I'm not too good for my own invention. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start my Chosen One Condition Report, and I'm going to share my birthday, and I'm going to read my report the same way that I would read yours to you. So you guys that are listening, you guys are about to learn about me right now. And hopefully you'll fully understand what it is, how it works, and how it can help you. But I'm going to be the example, okay? That being said, my report is just generated and I'm about to get it started right now. I should put my report on the screen, but I don't want you guys to be too distracted by what you see. that's just how the app will look in the future. But it doesn't actually look like that today. So for me, today, my chosen one condition report is March 5th, 2026. This is the morning field. It stretches from 6 a.m. to 11:59 a.m. The moon is in a waning gibbous. It's getting smaller. I am a Leo born July 25th, 1987. That's right, I am a millennial. My life path number is 3. That's very important. But yours is going to be something different. I'm a fire sign, of course. And here's my report. My report translates the inputs into a functional view of my operating state. The interaction between fire expression and my life path number 3, that drive favors clean prioritization. The most reliable stabilizer in this period is self-respect and visibility. So I must stay close to what I can actually manage. And this is my real report. I didn't know what it was going to say before reading it and generating it. So for me, action feels available, but restraint keeps it clean. Visibility does not require performance. What I prioritize now will echo later. And I have a shadow and a test. My shadow here is called the stability hoarder, where this pattern resists beneficial change to preserve control. And this is true, by the way. I'm learning this about me right now in real time in front of you. My test is called the quiet choice, where low stakes moments test my everyday integrity. My emotion here is called emotional distance. And I need to allow one healthy disruption and observe resilience instead of loss. And this is my chosen one condition report. Okay. To support myself to overcome my shadow and my test, I can meditate with crystals, garnet, bloodstone, and or pyrite. These crystals, when held in your hand, or in my case, in my hand for meditation, they will build drive and vitality while keeping intensity directed. Fragrances and aromas like ginger, cinnamon, and lemon will keep my energy bright, warm, and intentional while regulating my intensity. The micro actions for me this morning is a one song movement reset. Stretch, shake, and release. And then ask myself what matters more than looking strong. And then I have to answer that to myself just once. This will turn my intensity into directed power instead of scattered urgency. Now, for everyone still with me, that was my chosen one condition report. It was mine. It's for me. It's about me. Are you ready for yours? That's the question. I'm going to stay live for as long as I possibly can this morning because I want to see how YouTube performs when it comes to my live streaming on here. I'm not necessarily comparing it to what I do over on TikTok, but on TikTok I have about almost 16,000 followers, and the engagement is pretty crazy over there. And I'm trying to grow my YouTube now, so I don't want to use TikTok because I have to use it exclusively. At least here I'm streaming on 4 different platforms at once, right? So I can always hop on TikTok. I have a lot of following over there, a lot of friends over there, a lot of engagement over there. But YouTube is a totally different audience, totally different vibe because it's chat only. On TikTok, I can talk to you guys directly and you can talk to me directly. But over here, it seems like you guys can only listen and engage in the chat, which is interesting because on TikTok, you can do all of those things plus more. But I love YouTube. And I love YouTube so much that I'm trying to bring my YouTube to a point where it surpasses what I've built over on TikTok. Same name, by the way, webmaster_Eric. That's where I actually send you your chosen one condition report directly to your DM. So when you're in my streams on TikTok and you jump on my panel and we have any sort of dialogue, I send you your report. It's a real report. It's like think about it like a screenshot, right? Or like a digital receipt, but I designed it. It looks all fancy and stuff. It's pretty unique and cool. And you don't have to take notes. You don't have to remember anything that I say um, or that I read to you in your report. You can just um, you can just read it and keep it, right? That's what it's all about. So I'm gonna go a little bit deeper on my own report. I'm gonna go a little bit deeper. So, and I do this um, off stream as well, but in a different capacity. So some people are scared because this is a live stream, but I'm gonna go a couple levels deeper on my own report. So you guys are basically listening to me learn about myself in real time and help myself in real time as the example for how this helps you. Okay. So my report is basically saying that right now, me, Webmaster Eric, I'm in a high energy state. But the key is directing that energy instead of letting it scatter everywhere. Okay. So the fire element and the number 3 drive suggest creativity, expression, momentum. But those things only work when they're focused. So my report is also pointing out that the real test today isn't a big dramatic moment. It's the small decisions, right? The little choices that determine whether I stay aligned with myself or fall back into old patterns. And the stabilizing force here is self respect, meaning staying honest about what I can actually handle instead of trying to look strong for everyone. And this is something that I struggle with in real life. I'm not ashamed to admit that or say that. But the point of my chosen one condition report and why I built it and invented it in the first place is to help people learn about themselves in an easier, more digestible way. So right now I'm breaking down my report about me in real time. But I'm just the example, right? I'm just the example. For you, yours is going to be something completely different, and you and I both have no idea of what your report is going to say about you. But back to me. So this is less about predicting the future and more about how someone manages pressure, attention, and opportunity in the present moment, like quite literally the moment that is generated. Okay. So my report is interesting because it's not talking about destiny, it's talking about response. Fire energy doesn't mean chaos, it means directed intensity, right? So when you see the number 3 in my report, for example, a number 3 drive in a signal like this, it usually points toward creative expression or communication. And imagine this. I'm live streaming. Isn't that creative? I invented something. Isn't that creative? So it's really speaking to my creativity, my expressions, and communications, which is ironic because I didn't know what this report will say, but I'm doing the things that it says instinctively. But here's the twist, right? The report is saying restraint actually creates power. So I got to control myself. I have to restrain myself because I can be like I'm a fire sign. I'm pretty I don't mind being a pioneer. I don't mind being the first one outside and it's dark. I'm not afraid. I don't mind inventing something that no one cares about or everyone loves. It makes me no difference. I just do what I do with confidence, regardless of how the outcome may be. Um, so a lot of people think like visibility perform is like performing for others, but if you guys notice, you can't even see my face. You just see what I invented. So I'm certainly not here for people to just stare at me to be the center of attention, so to speak. I want my invention to be the center of attention, not so much me. So for those listening and learning about me right now, you're learning about me in real time, and this is not a joke. But your birthday and your report is something completely different, and I can do a deep dive on yours and you as well. And I'm gonna be streaming for I don't know how many hours this morning. I've already had breakfast. I've already worked out. I'm good to go. So um, but my report says visibility without performance, specifically visibility without performance. So I don't need to even perform. I can just show up and exist and just be present. Um, my shadow pattern here was called the stability hoarder. That's someone who holds on to control so tightly that they resist the very change that would help them. And this is me. I can admit that. I have no shame. I've been growing and learning about myself daily. It feels like a lifelong journey, but the truth is, it's only been 2.5 years since I've been vibrating this highly, since my consciousness has elevated to the level that it is. And I started inventing stuff, right? I wouldn't say I reinvented myself. I've always been intelligent and bright, but I'm knocking down doors because I've accomplished all my goals and dreams. I have to make new ones. So I'm stretching myself and challenging myself in ways that I never have ever in my life. I'm even being disciplined with food. I'm seeing, hey, Eric, can you not drink juice or soda? Can you only drink water this week? You know how hard that is when I have like, I love cranberry juice, I love tea, coffee, and all this other stuff. But I'm like, nope, we're doing water. Water, right? Not even beer, water. So I'm challenging myself in ways that I never have before because I've accomplished so much. Now I'm setting new standards for myself and new goals for myself because I'm still transformation ascendant. I'm ascendant, right? And that's the whole point of the chosen one condition report is to push you toward your own growth, right? And as a starting point, I love to bring that awareness to people in an easy way, right? Minus things like maybe religion, because I'm not going to push that on anybody. Minus uh, all social constructs, actually. This is, you're getting my experience, my wisdom, and my journey uh, built into your report because I needed me and I needed this when I was learning, when I was growing, and I needed help, but I had no one to talk to. I had no way of knowing. I wasn't journaling yet. I wasn't meditating yet, right? I wasn't doing the inner work yet. I wasn't reading self help books. Uh, I wasn't as dialed into myself as I am today, and I'm giving you all that fresh in your report. So you don't have to do all the work that I had to do that took me months, weeks, and years, right? You get it in an instant. You get it in an instant because your report is generated instantly and you can have it instantly. It doesn't cost a thing. It costs nothing to learn. It's actually free. Now, my real test, right? Because it says I have the shadow pattern called the stability hoarder, which is someone who holds onto control so tightly that they resist the very change that would help them. That's me in real life. But the real test isn't a big dramatic life event. It's small everyday integrity checks. Sometimes the strongest move isn't pushing harder, it's just prioritization, right? This kind of signal usually appears when someone is on the edge of a shift, but still holding the steering wheel tightly, right? So my report is telling me I need to relax a little bit. I need to let go a little bit. I've done the work, and now I have to sit in it calmly because I've done it, but I'm still I still have that fire. I'm a fire sign, so I still have the fight. Like I'm fighting to break free from old patterns that I've already broken free from. There's no more fight. I've defeated that version of myself, but I'm still holding on to maybe other versions of myself because of comfort, right? There's a lot of reasons for it, but this is about me, right? Um, and I can even go deeper than that on my own report, right? So, psychologically, this report is describing a very common human moment, the tension between control and growth, right? People often accumulate stability over time, which is me, right? I'm one of the most stable people that I know. Um, Routines, identity, roles, systems that keep life predictable. But that same stability can become a cage if it prevents healthy disruption, right? So the phrase stability hoarder in my own report suggests someone who protects their control mechanisms even when life is presenting new possibilities. For example, I have a very good friend that tries to get me off of the computer all the time. But to me, the computer is my source of income. It's where I create all the things that I create. And I'd rather sit on the computer than hang out at a bar or some party or function that I don't want to be at and I don't have to go to. So on one hand, they're like, oh, you're so yourself. You just won't let go. You just won't let loose. And it's like, well, no, I won't because I don't have a history of letting go and letting loose. I hold on to myself dearly. I protect myself fiercely. And I don't put myself in unnecessary stresses, environments, or situations that you're right, that I cannot control. Right? If I'm home and I'm always in my comfort zone, imagine I never have to do anything except stay comfortable. As soon as I step out of the house, I'm into the world now. We have danger, we have strangers, we have all types of random possibilities that could happen that I don't want to expose myself to and I don't have to. But what are friends for? What are friends for? Come on, let's go do the thing. Sometimes I will, but 94% of the time, my answer is no. My answer is no. It has to be a controlled environment. It has to be a familiar environment. I'm not really doing new things. I've done so many things that nothing's new. So to get me to do something that I've never done before, good luck. I've probably done it, and if I like it, I do it on my own. I don't need to do it with anyone. And if I don't like it, the answer is no if I've done it before and I know that I don't like it. Why would I do that to myself, right? So for me, stability hoarder suggests someone who protects their control mechanisms even when life is presenting new possibilities. That's also true about me. The emotional distance noted in the report often appears when someone is processing internally rather than externally. And I am a bit of an introvert, so everything is internal for me. Everything. I'm not an extrovert. Even though I'm live streaming, this does not change the fact that I'm an introvert, right? Um, I'm always observing, I'm always recalibrating and deciding what deserves my energy. So I'm highly, highly selective with my energy, even with my own family, friends, coworkers, peers, clients, colleagues, etc. I'm always, always choosing what I will and won't engage in, and no one makes that choice for me. I don't give that uh, authority up ever. So that's a control mechanism, but my control mechanisms all center around me, not other people. So I'm controlling with myself, my time, my own standards, morals, and all those things, but not other people. My report doesn't even suggest that I control other people. It's 100% me focused, right? So here's a big one in my report, and I noticed this and I didn't want to skip over it. The emotional distance noted in the report often appears when someone is processing internally rather than externally. They're observing, recalibrating, and deciding what deserves their energy. I can be very emotionally distant because I'm not very emotional, anyways. So, um, there's not many days where I'm going to be happy, sad, indifferent, crying, and angry. I'm generally chill every single day. And if someone infringes upon my mood or my emotions, I'm actually looking at you sideways. Because how dare you infringe on my moods other than to make me happy, make me laugh, bring joy, or some good vibration into my energy. If you infringe upon me in a negative way, I will never entertain, talk to you, bother, respond, text, DM, hang out ever. And that goes for family and friends too. I'm super strict when it comes to my emotions because I'm just not that emotional, but I'm very aware of them. Um, my instruction that says allow one healthy disruption. This is the biggest one for me. It's huge. It's huge. It's very important. It means growth doesn't require chaos. Sometimes a small shift in behavior is enough to break a stagnant loop. So there are times when I let my friends just kind of run the show. Hey, let's go do breakfast over here. Keep in mind, I wake up at 4 a.m. I'm at the gym by 5 a.m. I'm out of the gym by 6:15 a.m. I'm already showered. I'm already changed. I'm ready for the world at that point. I've already had breakfast. Not even hungry anymore. But they want to go get breakfast. Like, all right, come on, let's go. I'll have some fruit. I'll have some tea or something. Cool. Oh, you're not eating. I just ate. I don't really want to talk about it, you know. But I let them disrupt my day in ways because I won't do it myself. I will do the exact same thing every day forever. That's how comfortable I am with my life. Super structured, super disciplined, but my friends bring that unpredictable energy, so I let them pull me out of it, especially the lady friends. Um, the deeper philosophy is simple. Control builds stability, but controlled disruption builds evolution. And that's where I am. I have to allow controlled disruption, not just from family and friends. Now I live stream, so I make friends every time I press the go live button, and they'll send me messages, and we'll start to build things and ideate different ideas and passion projects and uh, brainstorm different stuff. And it's so random and it's so unique and cool at the same time because I have no idea what they want from me when they hit me up. I have no clue, but I show up and participate anyways because after all, what are friends for? So again, back to the beginning for anyone that's new here. Um, what is this? What is the chosen one condition report that I've invented? It's basically a snapshot of someone's current signal, how their pattern, pressure, and growth phases are interacting. Um, how does it work? It looks at behavior patterns, energetic phase, and growth direction. Um, uh, it's very accurate. It's very accurate, and it's so accurate that sometimes it scares people and me. Um, and is it astrology? I'm going to say not exactly. The cosmic conditions are just environmental context. The real analysis is behavioral signal interpretation. But there is a little bit of astrology right underneath your birthday. What's your zodiac sign? That says a lot about you already. Numerology, not necessarily the belief system, but the math behind numerology. Math is the universal language, right? So math explains all things. So imagine I'm a software developer. The math is a huge part of everything that I do. I build algorithms, right? So that's just the mathematical equation. And so far, I'm at over 500 million some odd possibilities. And in the next update, it'll be closer to 1 billion possibilities. That's a lot of math already. So I won't even take you through the math part of it. But at my day job, I do trigonometry, calculus, and algebra with geometry literally every day. So I wouldn't say I'm a mathematician. I wouldn't even say I'm a math whiz. I would say I'm excellent at math, and and I rely on math heavily. So if you're listening and you don't like math, start liking it. Math is probably the biggest part of your life as a kid or an adult because as an adult you need money, right?
Is money a number? If it is a number, imagine that. It's finite. You don't have unlimited numbers of money. Got to do some math at some point. Good math keeps you afloat, keeps you steady, keeps you stable. Bad math has you unhomed, unhoused, and hungry, right? So math is a part of your life. Uh, get used to it. Now, right now, the signal shows someone standing in a field of fire energy, which is me. Not destructive fire, but the kind that warms the air before movement begins. There is momentum here, but also restraint. My report says this moment is not about fate or prediction, it is about response. So small decisions ripple outward. The shadow in the signal appears as a figure called the stability hoarder, someone who built control carefully over time and now protects it so well that change feels threatening. Now, keep in mind, this is all true. And this is just me breaking down my own report for myself. I don't do these deep dives in the live streams. I just read your report, share your report with you, and dialogue with you however you may want to. But in this instant, I'm the example. So I'm going as deep as possible, and I'm going quantum physics level deep for those listening because there are so many levels of depth, and I just want to show you guys the range. I am not a pastor, minister, psychic, therapist, tarot reader. I don't practice divination. I'm not into any of that stuff. I'm just a very intelligent, well-read guy. That's it. Just a guy, you know? so you guys are learning about me in real time. Um, as far as today is concerned, maybe not my life story, but the test today for me is quiet, right? It's a small moment. It's a simple choice. It's not a dramatic leap. It's just one healthy disruption. And for me, my healthy disruption occurred already when I pressed the go live button. Um, that's not something that I do every single day. I don't live stream daily. It's more of a hobby. I don't earn money live streaming, so I kind of do it in my free time if I feel up to it. Um, Usually, I'll do it on TikTok because the engagement is just it's just insane, honestly. Um, let's see what else we have. The signal asks a simple question: what matters more than looking strong? And I'm going to answer this about myself in a second. And the answer to that question shapes the next movement forward. So I don't know what matters more than looking strong, but I think being strong instead of looking, just being, standing in my own strength. I'm the strong person. I'm the strong friend. I'm the strong brother. I'm the strong son, right? That's me. But there's a time when strong people go through things, and you'll never know it. No one ever knows when I'm going through anything bad in my life because of how strong I am in actual real life and how strong I'm perceived. And that's unfortunate for me, actually. It's not a good thing. It's terrible because when I'm going through things, I don't think anyone is strong enough to help me, which I'm not even allowing them to help me in the first place. So that's that control thing with myself. So the highlight here, the most interesting pattern about the stability hoarder, which is my shadow, which is a negative of me, right? This behavior pattern where someone becomes extremely good at maintaining control and stability, that sometimes because they've experienced chaos in the past, which I have, which probably everyone has, but this is about me. Uh, when this pattern appears in a report, it usually means growth is trying to enter the system. The reason it matters is because people in this pattern often mistake controlled change for danger. Hey Blueberry, good morning. How are you? You're a mod. I love you so much. Hey, hey Blueberry, you're amazing. I saw your name immediately. um, let's see, where was I? It says,
Oh, a Blueberry. So every time you message, it pops up on the screen now. I don't know if you can see that. So anytime you type something in the chat, I make it pop up on the screen now. I thought that was pretty interesting. I don't know if you can see that, but you're a superstar. Um, let's see. The reason it matters is because people in this pattern often mistake controlled change for danger. Oh, you're good. How about me? Um, well, I'm doing good. I'm just reading out my report. Oh, you can see it. Oh, you see it now. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm just processing my own report in real time. I've never done that before, so I did my own report, and I'm using me as the example. And I just surprised myself because I never know what it's gonna say. So I'm processing it in real time, and it's interesting to me that I'm even able to do that. I've never done that on a live stream before, so this is all very new. Um, let's see. When I allow even one small disruption, a new action, a new decision, a new perspective, it can break an entire cycle. So, for instance, when I live stream and Blueberry pops up, yeah, it's a good thing, Blueberry. It's a good thing. Um, I consider that a healthy disruption, right? A friend just showed up. My moderator just showed up, and I didn't know that it wasn't scheduled. I had no clue. It wasn't random, but it's also it just made me happy. I just saw hearts flowing on the screen. I see comments, the chat's moving, so I'm super happy. So yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah, it's a good thing because live streaming isn't practice. Live streaming is live. It's impromptu. It's happening in real time. I don't even have. I can't rehearse this if I tried to. This is all natural, just off the top of my head, technically. Um, so, why the report emphasizes one healthy disruption instead of dramatic transformation? Um, it's interesting. Um, because I have so much self control, I don't allow healthy disruptions, but now I'm open to it. And that's why I live stream. I live stream because I get to meet people like Blueberry, who's the mod. I live stream because I got to meet people like Mike Johnson yesterday, who was pretty much outstanding. He was just dropping gems and jewels all over the stream, and it was pretty neat. Oh, time to bring the hearts out. You know the hearts make me smile. They make my face hurt. Oh my goodness. The hearts. The hearts. The hearts. The hearts make me smile because engagement is every live streamer's dream, right? When we get people in the chat engaging, dropping hearts, dropping comments, that level of engagement is the whole reason that we live stream in the first place. We don't live stream to talk to ourselves. We live stream to talk to you, have fun with you, and hang out with you because you're amazing too. No channel grows without viewers and subscribers, right? And I'm trying to grow my channel, so technically, uh, I do it to show up for you guys, right? Um, that's where I kind of am with it. Now I don't know what you guys' screen looks like, so that's the part for me that's super interesting because I have no clue what the screen looks like on my screen because I'm using like Streamlabs. On my screen, I just see like this software program with the chat box and all these features over here, but I have no idea what the screen looks like. Oh, you love doing the hearts, Blueberry? Blueberry, you're incredible. The hearts actually make it like better. So like I can see them floating all over the screen. Like I actually love it. I don't know if it works like that when I'm on the phone, but on the computer, it just looks magical. Honestly, it looks magical. Oh, Blueberry said it's fun. It is. I didn't even know that there were like emojis and things. I didn't. I didn't know because I got so used to TikTok. I got so used to TikTok that I'm so new to live streaming on YouTube that I don't even know all the features of it yet. So imagine
It's not like I'm new to YouTube, but I'm new to streaming on YouTube. I haven't had my channel for very long. I have this channel is it's newer, but for a long time I didn't even post videos on the channel. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my channel, so I didn't do anything with it. But YouTube is amazing. Um, I forgot how amazing YouTube was. Honestly, I didn't realize that YouTube was as amazing as it is. Like, I'm figuring out that I might want to stream on YouTube for as long as I can, maybe 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, maybe, like, I don't know how long. I don't think about how long I'll ever stream. I just think about if I have time to do it, that's when I try to do it. This is amazing. So, Blueberry, um, how are you this morning? Did you have breakfast yet? I'm just putting I'm putting emojis in the chat just because it's pretty cool to see it pop up on the screen. That's amazing. I'm gonna have some brown sugar and cinnamon oatmeal. Um, that's what I love for breakfast. I don't know why, but I don't need it. Well, I like eggs and stuff, but well, there's no buts. I love eggs. I love fruit. I love oatmeal. I love grits. I don't necessarily like bread or biscuits and toast and stuff like that in the morning, but I don't know. Oatmeal just does it for me. It just does it for me. Specifically, brown sugar uh, and maple syrup. That's like, oh my goodness, some really good stuff. So it does sound really good, doesn't it? It does. It does. Oh, it's raining really. Oh my goodness, it's pouring down. I just started hearing it like a second ago. Whoa. It is really pouring down out there. That's that's interesting. I didn't know we were going to get a rainy day today. Uh, I don't look at the weather very often. I actually like to be surprised. I like to go outside and say, I forgot my jacket. Oh, but Blueberry, look, I've been streaming for like 53 minutes or so. So I'm gonna end the stream for 1 second. I'm gonna end the stream for 1 second because I got a phone call. Oh, it's not raining for you yet? That's good. I hope you have a sunny day, not a rainy day, because rainy days it's all gray outside. But I'm gonna end the stream for a second, but I'll be streaming right back in like 15 or 20 minutes. I'll be right back to the stream and I'll get right back to it in short order. So hopefully you can join again. Talk to you in a second, okay?